Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the Emoji Lovers Oracle by Angali and the collective love messages, a collection of messages. We're going to bring in the collective love messages. Let's see what your person wants you to know. And they really are starting to believe now that this is happening. And you're going to get signs about rebirth everywhere. You could see that through 777, that you're manifesting 1111, 111. You're being shown signs. So if you want to know more about that, check out the early reading because the masks are coming off. And that's what they want you to know as well. They are intending, their intention is, especially between now and Halloween, to take this mask off during this fall season. So this may even go into November. They're taking their mask off. They're showing their truth. They're going to speak their truth and that's going to bring peace into that. So they want to find peace because they're having restless nights, sleepless nights, anxiety, physical symptoms. They may be feeling tired and drained because they're carrying around all this stress of not being authentic, wearing a mask, hiding things away. And they are at the breaking point now, that verge of completely changing, speaking their truth and making a big shift in their life. So what do they want you to know? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Wow, that's a powerful card for one. What do they want to say to you today? What's on their mind? Thank you, angels. I still feel there's more cards. What do they want to say? There we go. Wow, okay. And what emoji are they in? Or what do they want you to know? Wow. Definitely those two. Let me take these. Is there anything else they want to say to you? Anything else? There we go. Okay. Too many cards came out, so I know when the cards are speaking to me in that way. So first of all, look at this. They're saying to you, our chemistry, which means the attraction, the desire, the feelings, the emotions, our chemistry is so intense it shook me to the core. Our chemistry. So they've never felt the way they feel with you, with anybody else. They've never felt that connection, that power. And it's like that from the beginning. The chemistry, it's like the world stands still. You know, they talk about it in Twilight where Jacob talks about imprinting. It's like you see your person and then everything changes. It's like your whole world shifts and moves around. It's like everything shifts. And that's exactly what it's like. And many of you will remember the exact moment you saw your person for the first time. And it will have felt that way. It will have shook everything within you. I can certainly remember the first moment I saw my twin, even though it was 28 years ago. I remember what he was wearing, what he was doing. I remember where it was, what song was playing, all of it. You know, and everything changed from that moment on in my own life. So, and that's the way I always feel when I connect with him, whether it was no matter how long it's been. So this chemistry, this passion, this feeling, this soul bond that you share, it shakes you both to the core. And what they are talking about is in the past where they're saying it shook me to my core. So they're kind of letting you know that from that very first moment, you had an impact on them. It was like there was an inner earthquake. For those of you that have seen Freaky Friday or Freakier Friday, but Freaky Friday, you see where they're about to shift or that there's an earthquake. And they think, what's the earthquake about? It's because things are shifting in their life. So when they met you, it was like there was an inner earthquake that shook their world, and it was the same for you both. And that's continued. That continues. You continue to shake their world because you absolutely take their breath away. You are absolutely everything to them. So they want you to know that the chemistry is so intense, it was like nothing they've ever experienced before. It was like going through an inner earthquake. The time is coming for our reunion. The healing and growth is happening. This is so true. This is to get excited. Good news is on the way because you can feel this. Many of you are already back in reunion. You may have received that contact already from them. So you may already back in contact. You may not be perhaps in contact as much as you want it to be because there's still healing and growth happening, but you may well be back in contact. You may be back in reunion, which I class as coming back together after a period of time apart. You know, reconnecting again, talking again, being in each other's energy again. Many of you are waiting for this still, but this is a sign it's happening. So the angels say the healing and growth is happening to bring you back together. So have faith in there, have faith in the when, because the healing and growth is happening so they can actually take their mask off and be authentic with you and tell you how they really feel. The time is coming for that. So if you're back in reunion already, the time is coming where they're going to open up and tell you their truth. They're going to speak from their heart. They're going to show you a side of them you perhaps haven't seen for a long time, or you haven't ever seen before. So the time is coming. So they want you to know themselves that healing and growth is happening, even if they've been ghosting you. Okay, because what they're saying is, don't be scared, or don't be panicky or worried if they've ghosted you. Remember, ghosting is processing. If they went silent all of a sudden, or maybe for those of you who are back in contact again, and then you may feel like suddenly they're pulling away again, they're saying, don't be scared if I ghost you or I'm quiet. I just need some time. I'll always come back. And that's the truth. They'll always come back to you. So you don't need to worry about this or panic or think it's over. And trust me, I know you do, because I go through it myself. Because the worst thing in the world is imagining a life without them. And many of you have had your life without them for a long amount of time. So obviously if you come back together, you don't want to lose them again. They don't want to lose you either. You're both of your biggest nightmare. Neither of you want to lose each other. So the angels say, don't be scared. Don't panic, because it's written in the stars. Okay, that's why you got the crystal ball. It says, listen to your intuition. You're meant to be. But this is from their perspective. So what they are saying to you, if I'm ghosting you, don't panic, I need time, because what I'm coming to the conclusion of is that we are meant to be. Their intuition is telling them that they are being guided by the universe. They are being shown the answer through their feelings, their dreams, songs, signs. Everything in them now is showing them you're the one, you're their future. You are their future. The crystal ball is about the future, seeing the future. They are seeing the future in their mind, in their intuition, and you're in it. So they're saying, don't worry, don't be scared if I'm ghosting you or I'm quiet. I just need a bit of time. I'll always come back to you. And that puts your mind at rest, and then you don't panic. They're saying, because I ran because I wasn't emotionally mature. I ran because I got spooked by this love. I ran because I didn't know how to handle what you were giving me. Because I've never experienced love that pure or that real or that mature before. And I'm afraid of what my karmic will do if I leave. They threaten me constantly. So for those of you dealing with a karmic situation, they may have a karmic partner who threatens that. They may threaten them by saying things like, I'm going to do this if you leave. So it could be like something where the karmic partner is using like a threat at them, saying, I'm going to kill myself, or I won't survive, or I won't be able to handle it. And it's making them feel guilty and like they need to stay there. Or they could be bringing up things as weapons, like children. They could be using the children as weapon. I'm not going to let you see the kids there. No, I'm going to take the kids away. Or what will your family think? Or they may be just bringing up things like work, or I'm going to tell people what a nasty person you are. Or they could be using things against them. Some of them could even be doing it as in, what about me, poor me, making out the ill. Or there could be many things going on. But they're saying, your person said, I'm afraid of what the karmic will do because I feel threatened. And that's really because the karmic partner feels threatened. And I've spoke about this before. You know, when the karmic partner feels threatened, they'll go into this overdrive where they try and protect the connection as much as they can. Because they see you as a threat, because they see you as someone who could potentially take away what they see as theirs, even though that person is never theirs. That person is yours. You're just kind of lending them to them for a while. You know, you're lending them out. You're borrowing them to them. You know, you're saying you can borrow them for a little while then. Because your person is your person. You're one soul. So what you're doing is saying, I'll let you spend some time with him then, or her. I'll let you have a few years or decades, and then we're going to come back together. It's inevitable. And your person wouldn't even be saying this if they didn't want to leave. Because they want to leave. But they're saying, I want to leave, I'm afraid of what they'll do. That's why they're saying, if I leave, because it's still like fear. I don't know if I can do it because of fear. I've never considered myself a romantic, but you bring out that side of me. So with you, they imagine romance. And this is something they are definitely not getting in their life. It doesn't matter whether they are single, with a karmic partner, in a relationship. There's not romance going on, like real romance, like they envision with you. Like real romance with you, they envision it's like rose petals on the bed and candlelight and meals out and coming back to make love, or, you know, playing nice things together like music, games, doing things together. That's what they see with you, and they envision that with you. Listen, I've never really seen myself as romantic, but with you I know I can be. You know, they perhaps turn up with flowers, or they make you feel good. I hid things from you because I was afraid of being judged. And they are saying that to you. I don't want you to judge me. I don't want you to look at me with pain in your eyes if I tell you what the karmic partner is doing or what's going on behind the scenes. And also they may hide things from the karmic partner because they don't want to be judged, or they don't want to be judged by other people, whether it's their family, their children, their boss, friends, whomever. And this is something they are releasing now, the fear of being judged. They're getting to a point where they think, I need to move on from this anyway, no matter what people think. No matter what the karmic is threatening or not threatening, I need to move on. I need to be free. And I was unprepared for our connection because I couldn't believe it would last forever. Because again, there's that pinching themselves. Is this real? What have I done to deserve this? Am I enough for this? Will this be long lasting? Or am I going to sabotage and push it away? Because they feel like they sabotage and push away the good things in their life. So they're really afraid they're going to lose you or let you down. Yeah, I'm breaking karmic ties. Enough is enough. So even though this karmic partner may be threatening or they may be worried about being judged, they're saying enough is enough. I've had enough. I'm going to take the mask off. I need to be free. I can't go on anymore hiding this connection. I want this connection to be out in the light. I want it to be out in the open. I want to live authentically. I don't want to hide. I don't want to just fantasize about you. I want to live with you. I want to explore you. I want to be with you. So they're saying enough is enough. So whatever the karmic tie is, whether it's a person, a situation, an addiction, a fear, whatever it is, a codependency, they're saying enough is enough. I deserve to be happy. And that's why they're having reoccurring dreams about you. They're saying, I have reoccurring dreams about you. When I'm awake, you're always on my mind. So they're dreaming about you. They're thinking about you all the time, fantasizing about you. And they are having reoccurring dreams about you because their intuition is saying to you that you were meant to be. Their intuition is saying, we're meant to be. We're absolutely meant to be. Why? Because you've left footprints all over their heart and they could never forget you. So they are thinking about you in the day, they're thinking about you at night, having these recurring dreams, these recurring thoughts, because you're meant to be. So what they're saying is, I blocked you because I want to figure things out on my own. So if they've blocked you, for example, and you're panicking, thinking, oh, but they've blocked me, Liz, what do I do? They're saying, don't be scared if I blocked you. Don't be scared if I ghosted you. I just need to figure this out on my own. I need to take care of this karmic situation. I need to work it out. I just need some time and then I'll come back because I always come back. So the message is, don't panic because they will always come back. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.